Unfortunately, Canyon just gets behind him. The feathers do absolutely nothing. And the fight's breaking out on multiple fronts. Life goes in, but then notices that his team's just not there. They're trying to deal with his gigantic on, flashing on forward, gets the headbutt to lock down the kill onto BDD, and now Canyon is still just bopping onto Rascal, running around, doing the best that he can. In the meantime, this Nexus is going down, and there's nothing that this Gragas can do about it. GEN.G to make this work. Of course they can, right? Especially with early leads, and they're going to go for this gank on the top side to see whether that's going to make it work out. Blind comes through. Khan going to get flashed on and has to flash away, but still is going to die. First blood going over to the Lily.
Diving me. I'm just going to sit here. It's not missing any CS. It's only 2 down, in fact, at this stage.
Has to hop to get himself out of the way. Oh, the blind is going to miss, but Khan looks like he's still dead. Yeah, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Does make her hit pretty hard too with her auto, which is kind of funny as Showmaker.
Oh dear. Ulti comes down, flash forward from Rascal as the shockwave can't even go off. And Rascal's just getting out of control. Like, this is exactly what had to happen for GEN.G, and everything that they needed to happen has happened.
But he can't waste any time. He has to do anything. He has to hit any spears he can to try to stop this game from going down, but it just feels like it's too little too late.
Yeah. There are way too many minions. He can't actually stop them from crashing onto these Nexus turrets. BDD does way too much damage. Canyon knows that it's all over. Oh my goodness, stolen out of the jaws of defeat. They held on to the early game so well, did GEN.G, but it felt like the comp wasn't necessarily going to be able to get them across the line. It doesn't matter though, because in the end, it's a skill check and GEN.G come out on top.
Of 5 bans for down 1 Kia directly towards Rascal. His options limited here. Will we see something like a Gangplank where he could dominate that top matchup with the late game team fighting, the advantages he has, the damage output on top of really nice setup they have in the set. The Azir. Sion!
Okay, Sion going to be coming in. We're going to counteract it with a train.
I mean, I think that BDD's function in a lot of these fights over objectives is just going to be to have a really nice ult setup. It's going to work well with the Sion. So much CC actually for GEN.G, it's insane. Speaking of which,
Feral got pooped.
Yeah.
The horse getting slapped on the behind, just a little bit there.
Take this away, I think. I don't think you can fight for this.
Oh, BDD gets the flash out of Canyon. That was fantastically played, but Threatened Volley's still going to do a fair bit of work as Beryl goes for the engage, but he gets completely interrupted. Life now trying to run out of this one. A 4-man Nara to the wall as Rascal finds a 4-man wallop afterwards, gets congratulated with that first blood, and GEN.G limp away.
Completely
Irrelevant.
So,
the Big Bang.
Gen.G have total control over this. Nice flash from Canyon away from the Emperor's Divide. It was a really nice engage from BDD, but then suddenly the damage output's really insane, and everybody gets grouped up into the wall here, including Life is trying to help them peel, and boom, 4-man into 4-man. Yeah, the fight is over. That's it.
Oh,
there's nothing else to write home about, you know?
And then Canyon like sets up the bowling lane and just throws a threaded volley in, like everyone having to flash to get out of the way. Let's have a look at this one. Oh my, that's so much satisfaction.
Oh, 8 stuns in the course of 2 seconds. Most you're ever gonna have as a player, one of the biggest losses you're ever gonna take. Luckily, these are veterans, world champions, and this is a very big bounce back. Not so much for Rascal down here in the new side lane.
Rascal desperately doesn't want to use his ultimate, because now he gets he walks in front of Khan, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to get that one to work, but still.
Not over, and it's a significant gold lead, but compositionally, yeah, there are tools in the late game for Gen.G to bounce back for sure.
Yep.
And their team fight, like their CC for the...
This is a really long lane, and this is one of those things that you really like talking about as well. This is the Zoe that gets a very early turret, now the map gets very, very dark. Ghost at the moment with his unsealed spellbook should be able to get on top of someone in the next fight if one does break out. I don't know whether Gen.G are in position to get any sort of fight going though, as Khan underneath the turret turns Mega, crunches his way up, because there's so much armor being built up on Rascal. Of course, the Frostfire Gauntlet does have a lot of mixed resistances now. It used to be a lot of armor, now not so much, as the train is just going to leave. With the Acathian Rain, that one's targeted. As the Emperor's Divide does not find them, that's a really high-value stopwatch. As Canyon is going to burn to death, and it's another double kill for the Zyre. I think that might be an unofficial quadra, as the Nexus is now exposed. Flawless is still here, but he's just still not doing anything at all. The Nexus falls down as he's running in circles. Rascal's going to be trying to teleport. He is looking to try and get in. This is a last-ditch effort, but I think this turret is going down before he even gets here, as he's lumbering over as fast as he can. The on-horn from Khan is too strong, gets the knock-up into the backline as Ruler has to ult very early. And unfortunately, Canyon just gets behind him. The feathers do absolutely nothing. And the fight's breaking out on multiple fronts. Life goes in, but then notices that his team's just not there. They're trying to deal with his gigantic on, flashing on forward, gets the headbutt to lock down the kill onto BDD, and now Canyon is still just bopping onto Rascal, running around, doing the best that he can. In the meantime, this Nexus is going down, and there's nothing that this Gragas can do about it. Yeah, he wants to go back to scootering, I have a feeling, as we've got teleports coming forward, and we're just playing with him for now as he flashes over the wall. Death rays come in, but unfortunately the Nexus does not last long enough to see the end of the Gragas.